Good evening, and welcome back to Vibing History. Tonight, we embark on a journey, not just into ancient Egypt itself, but into the very act of discovering it. We're going to peel back the layers of time, not just on the pharaohs and the pyramids, but on the tireless, often obsessive, and sometimes deeply flawed individuals who have dedicated their lives to understanding this astonishing civilization. So, dim the lights, perhaps grab a warm drink, and let the gentle rhythm of forgotten sands and whispered histories guide you. For centuries, the land of the Nile has cast an almost hypnotic spell, drawing in minds from every corner of the globe. But what exactly is this fascination? This deep dive into the language of the gods, the architecture of eternity, the intricate tapestry of a culture that thrived for millennia? This is what we call Egyptology. It's the scientific study of ancient Egypt, encompassing everything from the worn edges of a pottery shard to the soaring majesty of a temple, from the whispers of ancient texts to the very spirit of a people who once commanded the most powerful empire the world had ever seen. It's a field that covers an immense span of time, stretching from the misty origins of the 5th millennium BC, long before the first pharaohs, all the way to the 4th century AD, when the last embers of its native religious practices finally faded. We're talking about an investigation into history, language, literature, religion, architecture, culture, and art. It's a pursuit of knowledge that seeks to connect us, not just intellectually, but emotionally, to the vibrant lives that once unfolded along the banks of the Nile. Now, you might think of Egyptology as a relatively modern pursuit, perhaps born with the grand European expeditions of the 18th and 19th centuries. But the truth, as it so often is far more layered and far more ancient. The very first explorers of ancient Egypt were, in fact, the ancient Egyptians themselves. Imagine this: Pharaoh Thutmose IV, inspired by a vivid dream, leading an excavation of the Great Sphinx of Giza, a colossal monument already ancient even in his time. He didn't just clear the sand. He then had a description of his dream and his act of restoration, carved onto what we now call the dream stele. This wasn't mere curiosity. It was a profound connection to their own past, a reverence for the achievements of their ancestors. Less than 2 centuries later, Prince Kamwezet, the 4th son of the legendary Ramesses II, would become a figure almost mythical in his dedication to preserving